All right. Okay. Let's try this again. It looks like the mic is working. All right. So, everybody, we are live 12:37. Sorry, 11 at 11:37 p.m. Eastern on March 13th. So if you're not watching this on March 13th at 11:37, this is not live, just to give you a heads up. All right, here we go, everybody. Yeah, I'll remove that first stream. It's not really going to make any difference. I mean, I was live for a whole 1 second. Obviously, the mic did not work. I'll let you guys all get in here. I'm going to delete that stream, the old one, just in case it is showing up on my old channel. And then I will be back to talk to you all. So just 1 second as I delete this thingy thing. This thingy thing. So everybody, happy Friday. This is a lot later than I would have anticipated, but I saw a few people were live earlier, and I was doing some work, so I kind of left it for a little bit. And now here we are. Okay, there we go. I deleted the old stream, I think. All right. Yes, I did. All right, we're back. All right, everybody. We are in action. So, yes, this is Friday the 13th at 10 or 11:39 Eastern. So we got Steven, we got Ruben, we got Your Hacked, we got Men's Haircutting, we got Archangel, we got everybody up in here. We got Jerry up in here. Lots of awesome people. So here we go. We are people from Denmark. Can you give us a wave? Haley says, you back in Ontario? Yes, I've been in Ontario for quite a while now. Are you taking a pause from traveling and going to do a local challenge? I've started doing some local stuff over the last month as I have been around, but I still have lots of footage, which is constantly being released as we speak. Jerry got a wrench. All right. So, anybody have any questions or anything? We got Lady Murasaki from Vegas. Ruben says, "Can you be so kind to tell my wife Lori that I love her?" Ruben loves Lori. Lori, Ruben loves you. Josh says, "Dude, I saw you at Walmart in Michigan a few weeks ago, and I could find you again to say what's up." When was the last time I was in Michigan? It would have been, when was I in Michigan last? It would have been in January. January 1st. I went to, what was the last time I would have been to a Walmart in Michigan? January 1st, 2020. We got Serenity in the house. We got people from Wisconsin. We got people from California. Thanks, everybody. We thank you for the good wishes. Dean says, "Can I ask a recover question?" You can ask any questions. "Do you play video games?" asks Wiz Khalifa Lee. "No, I do not." Amanda says, "What are you up to this weekend?" I'm going to do some challenges tomorrow. Will you do a live stream of how you work out? No. What size are your gauges? My earrings are, I think they're 1/2 inch, or the one size above 1/2 inch. We got Monet from Louisiana. Where in Louisiana are you? Shane says, "Do you have intestinal worms that help you eat?" No, I don't think I do. Hello, Joel. Can you please give my daughter Bianca a shout out? Shout out to Raquel's daughter, Bianca. I can't Joel, when did you discover your ability to eat so much food? So how I always liked to eat a lot. I was actually overweight as a child, and it was kind of through, I think, a time where I was getting into like exercising, and for a time I tried what they call intermittent fasting. So just kind of got used to eating large portions at a short period of time. We got Texas in the house. Next time you're in California, can you let us know? Nicole, I let everybody know. People, I love you. I love all of you. But I don't know how else to tell you that I travel. So like if it's like a small thing, like I'm doing a small local challenge tomorrow, no, I don't, advertise it as much. But for like when I went to California, for example, I did on my Facebook, my Instagram, in live streams on my YouTube community tab, which is where you need to really follow YouTube community tab. Subscribe, hit that bell notification, you'll get them popping up in your feed. Like literally, that's a question. Like, how else do I tell you guys I'm traveling? I don't know. I'm doing it every possible way I can, and I still get so many comments that are like, "I missed you. I wish I didn't, and I wish you didn't either." Because I love to meet people. I love when they come out. I'm starting to get people coming out regularly, which is so awesome. But like, really, I don't know how else to tell. Like, if I do all my social media videos, posts, tell me how, people, because I really don't know. By the way, everybody, hold on. I'll come back to that thought. Shout out Wiz Khalifa Lee. Thank you, Wiz Khalifa Lee, for your support. You rock. She says, how come you don't talk so much about your workout in your videos? Have you thought about competitive working out? So like I used to be into bodybuilding and powerlifting big time. I was at a point where I could have been competitive, but I have so many injuries now, to be honest with you. I just can't, I can't do much. It's kind of, call it unfortunate, just a fact of life. I can't do much where it used to be. Yeah, I guess that's it. If there was a time when I should have done videos of working out, would have been like however many years ago that was, 2016 maybe, something like that. There was a time where I could work out, and I can't really work out anymore. Nicole says, what was your favorite challenge? Is that ever? It's a tough one. I'm not sure. I bet 120 some to pick. Dean asks if I ever have tendinitis. I have tendinitis in many places in my body. Serenity says COVID-19 question mark. Francis says, do you think the world is exaggerating COVID-19? I assume something about local challenge. You will do local challenges for weeks to come. It has nothing to do with COVID-19. Very interesting, though. There is a video I watched recently from a disease specialist. And essentially what he was saying about coronavirus or COVID-19 is like it's airborne. It's respiratory. So, people are freaking out buying hand sanitizers and all that stuff. But that's not what you need. And your normal face masks don't help either. The only one that'll help is an N95, which literally blocks particulates and is very difficult to breathe in. I've had to get fitted in them working in a health setting. No one's going to wear those around. So basically, if you're in the presence of somebody with coronavirus, that's how you're going to get it. So it's being in somewhere, which is having recycled air, refiltered air, recirculated air. That's how you're going to get it. So if you're locked in a car with somebody, you're going to get it. If you're in a restaurant of close proximity with somebody, you're going to get it. And the interesting thing is there's a lot of people who are carriers. Like everybody in this room could be a carrier, but not show signs or symptoms or be affected by it. But a individual with a compromised immune system, an elderly individual, etc., they could get the disease from a carrier who's asymptomatic, having no symptoms, get it and die. Haley says, tell us the local ones too. I'm in Guelph. Haley, I will be in Cambridge tomorrow. If you would like, I will make a post on my YouTube community tab right now for all of you. I'm doing it right now. Tomorrow. For my tomorrow thingy thing. Doing this and keep. I'll get to some more comments there in a second. So this would be Cambridge, Ontario, March 14 at 3:30. What up, dog? Spelled WUDDUP, dog. And I'll get the address just for those who need it. It's called Working with Joel, being functional with Joel, my life. All right, there you go. Just for Haley, posted my travel for tomorrow. Voila, YouTube community tab. Check it out right now. Stormy's playlist says, "Can I please have a shout out?" There you go. Sorry guys, I might have missed some comments. Joel, you work in medicine? Yes. Does anyone have any TP at their local Walmart? Actually, Jerry, I was at a grocery store yesterday and literally everything was out. Literally everything was out. It was crazy. Francis says, cheers from Quebec. Do you think you will come to Montreal to do a poutine challenge or else? I'll come to Montreal. I don't know if I'll do necessarily a I don't know if it'll be a poutine challenge, but I'll come to Montreal. I've been before. I'll do it again. Joel, come to Iowa. Kick-ass funnel cakes. I had funnel cake fries recently. It was delicious. Luckily, I do have toilet paper as well. So everybody, hope you also have toilet paper in despite of the COVID. I'm going to go back up a little bit. We have Felix from the Caribbean. Going back a little bit. So let me just see if I missed any comments. Got lots of nice wishes from everybody. Thank you so much. How do I deal with tendinitis? Not very well. Try to give it a little bit of a rest. Some areas I've been able to help, like a lot of my proximal bicep tendinitis where you feel in your shoulder. Like I feel it here, but I've realized it originates in my forearm. So by loosening this up, it's helped a lot. But then the tendinitis kind of in and around my knees and my pec and stuff, I don't know how to deal with it. And my tricep, I don't know how to deal with it. Any challenges you refuse to do? Nope. Do a poke restaurant challenge. I did a challenge recently with the poke in it, poke bowl in it. I'm coming back down. Somebody asked about doing juice cleanses. No, I would never, ever, ever recommend juice cleanses. Never do any of that, in my opinion. Do you drink alcohol? No, I do not drink alcohol. I used to drink alcohol. Not anymore. I don't like what it does to people. When's the next time you're coming to Mississauga? I was just in Mississauga 2 weeks ago. Did a challenge there. So, I go through Mississauga a lot. I don't know if I'll specifically be in Mississauga, but at some point. We got Malky from Scotland. Thanks very much. Should visit Trinidad. That'd be cool. I'd love to do that. Will you join MLE? Maybe one day. Not a plan in the immediate future. We got Weir Run saying hello. Hello. There you go. I think I'm all caught up on comments again. I might have missed a few. We kind of had a bit of a jump, but if I missed anything up to this point, just re-comment and I will try to get to it. Holy jumpets, we got Nicole C. Nicole, you rock. Nicole says, you're my first super chat. My bad, Miss California notifications not on Instagram or anything. We'll change that tonight. Your channel, Glow Clubs. Thank you, Nicole. Nicole, because of you, because you just said that, I have to ask, what part of California are you in? Because maybe I have something to tell you. And everybody can thank Nicole for inspiring this because this was not going to be public knowledge. But maybe because of Nicole, Nicole's in San Diego. Nicole. Again, so after, all right, everybody's in here now. There's 72 people in here right now. I'm telling you this, guys, you guys are going to have to be the ones to forego bring this information. So congratulations, everybody. You're going to hear private and public info. You ready? We're ready. Okay. So I will be in Las Vegas and California very, very briefly at the end of the month. So Nicole, I will be around Los Angeles. I don't think I'm going to make it down to San Diego. I might not. Can't guarantee it. But Los Angeles and Mission Viejo, which is about, I can guarantee-ish that, I will be in California. Anybody interested in these travel things, I would recommend sending me a message. The reason being, I'm very torn. I'm going to delete this live after announcing this. I'm going to delete this afterwards because this whole COVID-19 thing's going on and it's making it difficult for everything. So I don't know, I don't know if I'm going to be able to announce this my travel updates, these travel updates very well. Plus, we have to assume that I can even travel. But assuming I can travel, I will be in Las Vegas and California at the end of the month here. So everybody thank Nicole for that update. You guys are now the 70-some people who know that information. And I will figure out some way. I need to figure out a way to secretly, only because the whole COVID thing right now and whole travel updates, and there's a whole bunch of bans and stuff going on. I need to figure out a way to also let you know now that is half secret-ish. I'll announce more as it approaches. Hopefully this whole thing kind of resolves a little bit. But, so yes, Nicole and Lady Murasaki, I will be in California and Vegas at the end of the month. So I hope to see you both there. Definitely, anybody wants to send me a message by some means, Instagram, Facebook. I'll put it right here. Or email. Email works. And I will update you guys and keep you I think that's I think that's the Facebook one. That's the Facebook one. Let me double check that. fb.me / is it Joel Hansen? I'm not sure if it's Joel Hansen or Model versus Food. One sec. Fixing this, and then I'll be back to your comments. Maybe it's Model versus Food. fb.me / Model versus Food. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. All right. Cool, everybody. So yeah, I'm going to delete that one comment because that was incorrect. How do I do that? Remove. There we go. Okay, perfect. Thank you, everybody. So yeah, I hope to meet everybody. So definitely Nicole, Our Lady there in Vegas. Please, by all means, definitely come out. We got Lynn in the house. Weir Run is my first Patreon. Well, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support from everybody. Yes, thank you very much. Appreciate the great and beautiful wishes that you wish upon me. I wish upon you all safety and health as well. Hope nobody is affected by the coronavirus or any other condition at this point. And if they are, please, I hope you get the proper treatment that you need. Where's the greatest moderator ever? I don't know, but I need to know. I do. I haven't seen Aaron. I haven't talked to Aaron in a long time. Utah is the coronavirus at the moment, so probably stay out of Utah for now. Greg says happy Friday. Shout out from Muskoka. Shout out to you, Mr. Greg. Serenity says, Serenity thanks. I was going to give him another chance. Way to be decisive. I might have missed something. I think Serenity asked why I stopped drinking. That's a good question. I guess the simplest and shortest answer is I drank for a period of time. I grew to not like it. That is the shortest, most simplest answer. And it does, and I've seen what it can do to some people. It's not great. It's not great. Daniel C. Thank you, Mr. Daniel, for the support. Daniel says, you eat like a god. Keep grubbing, Joel. Well, thank you so much. Sugar Whiskey says, you should come to New Mexico. I will be eventually, maybe. I don't know. I've never actually really thought of New Mexico. Lady, thank you so much. Lady, send me a message on one of those, and I will for sure tell you where I'm going to be. How does that sound? Nicole, do the same, please. We got so many awesome people in the lives. We got Vegan Bear. We have Kim. Kim says, will you scroll back to my question about the Great Pyrenees you used to have? Okay, I'll try to find it. If I can't find it, you're probably best just to repeat it. I love dogs. I haven't forgot about the Great Pyrenees you used to have. Do you know how she's doing? She was a female. She has since passed. See in Utah. Yeah, I've never been to Utah, but I would like to. Utah, I know Utah because of an Ice Cube song. Kim says, hey, Joel, please do more videos with Justine. That's my sister. Sure. Graham says, come to Winnipeg. Maybe eventually. Whenever I have a reason, I'll be there. I have no reason, nothing against it. I've never been to Winnipeg, Winterpeg. Jaboog says, everything in my city is shut down, even the casino. We don't even have one case yet. This is my Friday night. What city are you in? That's crazy. Come to Cornwall. It's England, Cornwall, England. I will eventually. I will come to the UK. Have you always not drank? No. As I explained, I used to drink, and I don't drink anymore because it does horrible things to people. I think, again, to remain very surface level, man, I hate being intoxicated. I hate not being in control. I learned to hate being intoxicated. Hate to not be in control. I hate to be altered, and I don't like what it does to people. So I'm not a big alcohol fan. Now, admittingly, I do have about one alcoholic drink a year, and it's heavily peated scotch. Usually I have one drink at Christmas. I had my one drink at Christmas this year, and I fucking enjoyed it. Oh, excuse my language. I'm sorry, guys. I forgot I don't swear on see, I'm very, I can tell when I'm passionate, I swear. So I very much enjoyed it, and that was it. What happened to meet you and the Miss? Geez, I'm getting all these crazy questions tonight. Me and the Miss. Do you mean Danica? Somebody else asked about Danica. So me and my old girlfriend, about a year ago, we went our separate ways. It was a very adult like breakup. It's just we have different desires in life, I guess you could say. Lethal says, want to let you know, be careful. Thank you very much. Do appreciate everybody, the concern about traveling and stuff. Definitely, I've been around or been local for quite a while. We'll be local for a bit more going forward. Serenity says, alcohol is bad. I could never get into it like anyone else. Kudos to you for making that decision. Yeah, I'm not for it, y'all. Planning a trip down under eventually. I definitely would like to eventually get down under because it'd be awesome. I've always wanted to go to Australia. I used to love Steve Irwin. Joshua Hill says, can you see my comments? Yes. Somebody said, yeah, I know, kind of crazy, hey, Jerry? Who I never would have expected all this to come up tonight. Daughter lives in West Virginia, no known case, and everything shut down. Damn, that's crazy. Jerry, I haven't talked to we had we went adult, very adult. We went our separate ways, but she maybe took it a little harder than some individuals, and she didn't really doesn't isn't, in my opinion, observations, has not ever been interested in maintaining any sort of relationship after the fact, like just even friendship. So I can't really tell you. I saw her Christmas very briefly, and I wished her well. But yeah, that's about it. Definitely, Haley, all the universities are shutting down. $1 for the swear jar. Wiz Khalifa, thank you. She says, Wiz Khalifa Lee. She. Sorry, Wiz Khalifa. I'm not sure. There's a guy and a girl in your picture. I'm not sure which one you are. I'm sorry. Wiz Khalifa Lee, nonetheless. Says, how fast can you finish 100-piece nuggets? The difficulty of that is are they nuggets that are or are they boneless wings, which are more sauced, which are because if they're more maybe 6 minutes, if they're the nuggets that are and dry, probably more at least 10, 12, 15, 20 minutes. Yeah, probably a lot. It'd be long. Yes, yeah, that Trennan's chocolate was really good, Lynn. Oh, sorry guys, we just lost some. It keeps bumping. Not sure where Darren is. I talked to Darren earlier. Excuse me. Where's your favorite place to travel? I mean, I don't know. I'm going to say the United States. That's where I've traveled the most. I like the warm weather. So that's pretty cool. I went to Brazil. That was really cool. I like warm weather. I don't like the cold. I live in the wrong part of the world. Stormies is saying goodbye. Have a nice evening. Any big challenges? Oh, somebody. Any big challenges or eating contest coming up soon? Says critical. Not really. Well, I don't know. Nothing immediate critical. Dean says, can you do a video where you just eat to the max? I have many videos. Well, I have some videos like that. I mean, you can watch me do when I ate the I don't know, 8 racks of ribs or whatever. That was pretty much eating to my max. I stopped before my max, just before my max. There is another video coming out which I pretty much eat to my max, pretty much. How can you eat all the food? You can train yourself. McDonald's nuggets. Ooh, that'd take a lot. 100? I would say probably at least 10 minutes. How many of that a minute would that be? 100? 10 minutes? So that's 10 a minute? Maybe. 10 to 15 minutes. I'm not sure. It really depends. Like if they're really dry and really crunchy, that's gonna be the hard part. You did a lot of collabs with Reina, who I love. How did you guys meet? Just kind of like over the YouTube and stuff. Yeah, she's a really nice girl. Met up down there in California, speaking of which. And yeah, it was all good. So we met up. My friend Derek that I was with also knew her. So we just linked up while we were down there. Jonathan Hill's in the house. It's a much deeper level. Somebody said, I missed, where is that comment? I missed it. But somebody said something along, oh yeah, here we go. Tio says, this is a much deeper level of live than I thought from a competitive eater. Talk about X's and Corona. Yeah, I didn't expect to get into these topics either, but here we are. Also, I was planning to get off here about 12 or 8 minutes ago, but I'll like get off in soon, maybe 7 minutes. Is Corona in Canada? There is a few cases in Canada. Yes, there is. What do you think about the COVID-19 stuff? We kind of already addressed it. It's being a little bit blown out of proportion. However, that being said, it is very risky for some of the population, and we're not properly preventing it. There you go. That's as short and as summarized as I can do it. Serenity says, just breaking hearts and crushing girls' whole careers. I'm missing something, Serenity. Where do you live? I live in Ontario, Canada. If that crazy sushi was your max, yes, Haley. That was also a time I went to my max. Woo! Yeah. We got V Woo in the house. Texas, what's up, my girl? When you are the pizzas, unlist it. I'm missing something. Let's see. Somebody has to use the bathroom. Oh my gosh, people. Some of these, I love these comments, and some of them make me think. Should I respond to them? I feel sorry for you, FaZe. That's pretty horrible. We got the Barbarian in Saskatoon. What's your rank in the world for eating? I don't have a rank. Yeah, I tell you what, we definitely freaking have a variety of questions tonight. How are you able to even walk out of place out of some of the challenges you do? When I get so full, I can't stand up straight. I have to walk like this, and I look pregnant and I walk pregnant. So I don't know if that answers your questions. What are your hardest challenges? I think simply put, probably the raw foods, the time I've gotten served raw food, the shawarma fry challenge, a big pancake challenge, and the big barbecue poutine challenge are definitely some of the hardest ones that I think of off the top of my head. Can you give my partner his wrench? Tuna, yes. Tuna is a good individual. Definitely. Liz, on some of those questions, I'm just not going to answer. But I read it and I laugh at it. So thank you. Again, this is a very interesting live stream tonight. We got John, also from Texas. What's up, my friend? Good Supply. Woo, what up, Joel? What's up? Good Supply. Absolutely. Tuna. Randy's doing great. Yeah, Randy's doing really good. He lost a lot of weight. It's pretty impressive. Ever tried black pudding? I have not. Does YouTube take some money when I donate to you? Yes, they do. They donate 33%. So if you give me, just for example, like $10, I get about $7. Not that I am saying you guys to do this, but if you did want to, optionally, there is my PayPal. I'm just throwing it out there just because it was inspired. That I do get to keep 100% of. But I really do appreciate all of the support from everybody. Really, it blows my mind. I'm so glad to have you here. And I'm glad for your questions, comments. I'm glad for you talking. to me, and it means a lot. It's a great way. I'm going to bed here very shortly, so I appreciate everybody kind of ending up closing the night with me. When is Joel going to do a giant tuna fish sandwich challenge? I mean, I feel like that would ruin tuna fish sandwiches for me, and I kind of like them in moderation. So I don't know if I want to ruin it. Do you think restaurants are going to be closed soon and affect your videos? I hope not. I would be pissed. Excuse my language. Thank you, Kim. I really enjoyed that time as well. So it's funny. My last two menu review things, people are like, "You're getting paid." I'm not getting paid. I'd tell you if I'm getting paid. I'll be honest with you guys. There's a challenge or a video I edited today, and it's supposed to be a 10-pound challenge. And yeah, I think most people, a lot of YouTubers, be like, "Oh, it's 10 pounds." It's not. It was smaller than 10 pounds. So I'm telling you guys, that's the first thing I say to you guys in the video. I'm like, yeah, this wasn't 10 pounds. I'd tell you if I was getting paid for it. I really wish I was getting paid for it. I'm not. That being said, if I'm invited by the restaurant, I'm going to go check it out. I'm going to be nice to them. Unless I'm really just aren't having a good time, then I don't say anything positive, which also does happen. So yeah. We got Joshua from Pittsburgh. Give a shout out to Osceola Arc. There you go. Molly is a great lady. That hamburger place you looked at was amazing. It really was. It was really good critical. Is YouTube your full-time job? Says Jed. No, it's not. My part-time hobby. Hey, Randy. Thank you very much for your support. Tuna swims like a tuna. No, don't respond to nothing negative, Joel. You guys are doing really well so far. What do you like to eat what do you like to do? Oh, when not eating. Great question, Graham. I like to eat more, but leisurely. There's work eating, YouTube eating, and then there's leisure eating. I went to I went to Dairy Queen yesterday. I had an ice cream. It was great. Hang out with a friend the odd time, travel. I really don't have a lot of time. If you watched the last, full day eating video? So now this has changed over this past week, partially because of the COVID-19, partially just because of schedule. But over the last year, for the most of it, I've had a Monday to Friday, 8 to 4, 8 to 5, 9 to 5, whatever schedule, plus my YouTube, was about 30 hours a week. So that is let's say 70 hours a week of, I'll call it work. And that's excluding if I travel on the weekend, which generally is also kind of work / fun. So I don't do YouTube, and eating is a huge part of my life, as well as just what I'll call work. Does that make sense? Again, I do socialize sometimes. I see some people sometimes. There are more times than not. Over Christmas, I had more time to do nothing, right? Now I have some more flexibility as well, a little bit more. You need to do some blooper videos. Elaine, I do usually put my bloopers in the videos. Actually, to be honest with you, I don't have that many bloopers. If I compare myself to Randy, when I go eat with Randy, he has to redo intros 5 or 6 times. It's quite rare that I have to do one. It's actually very rare that I'd have to do something more than twice. And it's even quite rare I have to do something more than once. It's not because I'm perfect. It's just I can just kind of spin it. Does that make sense? I can resurrect it, or sometimes I'll go, oh, wait. And then I'll take a second, and then I'll just finish it. But I do put in most of my bloopers at the end of my videos. And there is definitely, oh my gosh, actually, I wish I could share it with you guys now. Maybe I'll put it up tomorrow. There's I have a couple of these videos from California that are there's such ridiculous content at the end of it. I wish I could share it with you guys right now. It's so funny. Damn. I hope you guys enjoy it. You can't even call them bloopers. They're just almost X-rated behind the scenes. It's just, I watch them and I laugh my butt off. So I hope you guys enjoy them as much as I do. Tell us more about the funnel cake fries from that video. life-changing. Life-changing. Sorry, everybody, catching up on some comments. Somebody asked about a Thai food challenge or something like that. I haven't done a Thai food challenge. I just did Chinese food the other day, actually. Can we get a replay of the s'mores and funnel cake fries reaction face? I don't know what that looked like, but I was just talking about the funnel cake and I made a face. Wiz Khalifa, my PayPal is an M. I love it when you imitate Randy. He's a cool guy. FaZe, I hope you got to go to the bathroom. Yeah, I'd say Jeff definitely ruined tuna for himself after that big sandwich. Shout out to everybody from around the world. Again, stay safe. Thank you, Kelly. Joel, how do I become a wrench? Because I love your channel so much, and I love watching your live streams. There you go, FaZe. You're a wrench. I have very few wrenches, so do not make me regret this. I will refute it. Yeah, if need to be. Too bad Chinese restaurant in Toronto was a very interesting video. Too bad. Chinese restaurant in Toronto was a very interesting video. Graham, which one are you talking about? Vegan Bear says, do you live on a spinning ball flying through space? Or I live through a spinning ball, yes. If tomato is a fruit, so ketchup is a juice, no. Doesn't work that way. Why do so many ramen places have broth that just tastes like old wet sock? Because that's the flavor they're going for. It's not for me though. I'm not a big ramen or noodle person. Like there's some things I don't like. I'll go places. Some people be like we went to a buffet with a friend probably a month ago now. And they're like, some guy walked me or asked me, he's like, "Are you doing keto?" I'm like, "Hell no, bro. I'm just not eating rice and noodles. I don't like those foods. I eat what I want, like meats, vegetables. Those are my jams. Fruits." Doing any more karaoke nights? I am due to do a karaoke night. I do think so. Joel versus a gallon of ketchup. Never. You do really great with your main job, keeping us happy, all the food challenges too. Well, thank you very much, Maria. I very much appreciate that. You guys are very friendly. I appreciate the kind words, everybody. Let's see. Sorry, guys. It keeps bouncing down for the comments. John says, were those Big Mac tacos delicious? They were. It actually tastes identical to a Big Mac. I haven't had a Big Mac in a long time, and it was very good. I will send you black pudding. Jonathan, my address is in all of my video descriptions. And if you want to do it, I will eat it on video. Just make sure, please, it's like not perishable and it won't expire. Please share your comical X-rated moments. Okay, Elaine, I will. I told you I'm sharing some. Got Rob in the house. That one time you made karaoke was super entertaining. I'll definitely do it again. Thank you, Amanda. Answered my question as well. Dean, do you still enjoy burgers after the raw bad ones? I do. I actually am a big burger person. I really like it. Jamie says Impromptu. Is that Canadian? I don't believe so. Who's an eater you want to meet? Leah Schutkiefer. Let's see what else. Do some cooking videos with fellow Canadian challengers. Call it Cooking with Joel. I have officially basically started the Joel Hansen show, which is my menu challenges. People seem to like them. I enjoy them as well, so I'm glad you do. The only other real Canadian challenger I know of is Darian, who I'm meeting with tomorrow, actually. And we do have some fun times. You were with a friend and ate some pho. and other food at a cuisine. Both said it was bad food. Oh, that was in Burlington. Yes, I know what you're talking about, Graham. I got you. I ate at a really, really nice Chinese cuisine restaurant the other night. I'm very excited to share that video with you guys. You can get kind of a sneak peek of it if you go look on my Instagram. I document it, like have some pictures of it. But I had a very nice meal there. That was a good video. You guys will enjoy that. Lady Murasaki also mods for 10 channels if you need help. Well, thank you. I'll trust in you as well. What do you think about coronavirus? We kind of already touched on it, but I do think it is. We're just not people aren't properly educated on how to handle it properly. Somebody asked, so I do have toilet paper, and I do have toilet paper. Joel, if you could do a food challenge with Matt Stoney or Joey Chestnut, which would it be? Matt Stoney, because he has a bigger channel. But I would like to do a challenge with both of them. They're great guys. I know them both personally. I met them both personally. So, yeah, no, definitely what Tuna says. Everybody, like I said, I appreciate everybody. Even if some people say they don't have the money to donate, and that's totally fine. By watching these videos, by supporting me, watching the ads or checking out the some of the ads in the videos, like Tuna mentioned, I very much appreciate it. If you ever want to put all my videos on a playlist, like on a repeat, and while you went and did your errands or worked, hey, I wouldn't complain about that either. But no, seriously, buddy, I definitely appreciate all the support, and it comes in many different ways, right? What's your favorite video of yours? I don't know. That's a hard one. Some of these California ones which are coming out though are hilarious, and I really like them for different reasons though. Like why I might like a video might be different from like why somebody else, like one of you guys, might like a video, if that makes sense. So pretty subjective. Is competitive eating my full-time job? Nope. What food or challenge has given you the most upset stomach? One that did really bad was I did this barbecue/burger challenge in South Carolina now, like 2 years ago now. It's a long time ago. 2 years ago? That long ago? A year and a half? Almost 2 years. And it just killed my stomach. Again, there's some things I eat and I'm like, this is totally going to mess me up. And of course it does. But that was something where I'm like, why is this messing me up so bad? I was in so much pain. It sounds like we do need some karaoke again soon. I am the one responding to comments on videos. I am the only one that can comment or respond to comments. Moderators can only act in live streams in which they can delete comments. If somebody's being really inappropriate, they can put them on a timeout. But no, I'm the one that reads the comments. And I do read everybody's comments, and I either like it or respond. It takes a ridiculous amount of time. So yeah, I do get those though, everybody. Randy is heading off. Good night, my friend. That team challenge where you had stacked plates of poutine, I think, pushed you to the limit. Yeah, that one definitely, as well as one of the definitely harder ones. That recent halal chicken and brisket challenge you did was your best performance yet. It was not. Well, thank you. I appreciate the kind words. It was interesting. Let's put it that way. Double Beyond Meat burger with plant-based pepper jack and smoked Gouda cheese is the best. I've actually eaten probably about 20 to 30 of those Beyond Meat patties, Beyond Beef patties. They're fine. They're so greasy though. I just squeeze the grease out of them. Yeah, Joey's channel is definitely growing a lot. That Big Mac video is just continually going viral, and it's going to continue to go. It was a great video for him. He's going to make lots of money off of it, and it was great from a standpoint. Thank you to Jamie. Jamie got us a little bit of super chat in there. It does say message retracted. So I appreciate the support anyway. Joel Hansen, do you think Leah Shakiver is hot? Says Serenity. I have to have a look at her. I think she's pretty good looking, if I recall. Is this person from? This is from a person in a weird place. You helped inspire me to eat more. Any tips for working up an appetite? This is a great question. And to answer Kelly, I always prefer a beef burger. So this sounds funny, all right? But your body, if you do not eat a lot, like I had a conversation with an individual about this one day, and this is like scientific right here. So if you previously ate a portion that was as big as this pot, right? That was your normal, right? That's what your body would be used to. And that's what it'd expect. Now, if you started eating this portion from this, so if you go from this pot to this bowl, right, it's going to seem like a lot. But once you're used to eating this bowl, if you eat this portion, it's going to seem very small. Your body does different things to adapt to either larger or smaller portions. One is including altering the speed of gastric emptying. So how fast your stomach empties. So if this is your current, let's say this used to be your current thing, for whatever reason you started eating this much, this is what your body's going to get used to. And then if you try to eat more, it's going to be uncomfortable. You're not going to feel like eating more. Like it's going to be difficult. So some people get stuck in a rut. Some people say, oh, I want to eat less. And really though, for some people, they want to eat more. So what you have to do is you have to realize that this is what your body's used to. And especially if you come over a period of time where basically eating nothing, then food's going to sit very heavy in your stomach, even small portions. So what you have to do is mindfully and consciously work around that, knowing this is what's going on. This is just your body has to get used to eating larger portions again. And so you slowly start back at this. You add in bits at a time till eventually you get to a larger portion or a more normative portion. Yeah, science. Sorry, guys, back to the comments. Victor says, what's wrong with your ear? Nothing. Keeps me holy. Thanks, Jonathan. Appreciate that, dude. I do. I tweet you out, too. I don't have Twitter, actually. Let's see where we are. Sorry, everybody. I'm just going down. Phase, I don't even know what that means. I don't know if like that's an appropriate question. I don't know. Are you a simp? I don't know what that means, everybody. Hopefully that's not inappropriate. Are you a fan of intermittent fasting? Not really. We got Rush at You from Alabama. Somebody, is Randy's capacity issues based on his visceral fat? Not really. No. I think Randy has probably about the same capacity always has. Maybe there might be a small impact due to the extra weight. So yeah. Let's see what else. Oh, somebody's on a timeout. Regardless if you are pro or not, what are your thoughts on that? Oh, Joel, one eater mentioned he was nervous about spicy foods and that if you stretch your stomach out too much and were to get an ulcer, the stomach could tear. I would think that it could happen. Who told you that? That's no. So whoever said that doesn't understand science. The thing with so you would have to have like an actual tear. What would be more accurate is that somebody took too many, like they drank too much alcohol, they took too many NSAIDs, like ibuprofen and stuff, or something that kind of wore a hole in, like to irritate the stomach lining. That's how an ulcer is made ultimately, right? So inside your stomach, imagine it. This is your stomach. On the inside, it's covered in a thick mucus, right? And that thick mucus protects the walls of your stomach from the very acidic, very harmful stomach acids and juices you have in there. So what happens is when something, I don't know, let's say this is alcohol is an irritant, again, ibuprofen, those kinds of things are irritants. Something like over time, or for some other reason, bacteria, it wears a wall or like a hole in the mucus, and so then the acid touches the actual skin or muscular part of your stomach. From there, the acid burns a hole, like not a physical hole through the stomach, but it burns, the top, an acid burn, which gives you an ulcer. So, yeah, no, like stretching your stomach and then eating spicy foods is not going to cause you to have an ulcer because spicy foods don't actually cause ulcers. Something has to irritate your stomach, or sorry, irritate or disrupt the mucus coating of your stomach, then for your acid to touch the muscular membrane, the muscular part of your stomach. Then from there, either acid producing foods and or spicy foods will irritate it. So like fatty foods, if you have ulcers or heartburn, fatty foods are going to make it worse. They're acid producing. Spicy foods as well because they're irritant and they burn. Spicy foods can burn if you have cuts, around your mouth. They'll do the same in your stomach. Favorite fruit? Probably actually pineapple. Tropical fruits in general, but probably find pineapple. Jonathan says, can eating challenges be addicting? Very addicting. I'm from Toronto and tried the burger challenge you did at Top Gun. Couldn't do it, but you gave me hope. Respects. Thanks, my friend. When we do a collab with Furious Pete? Furious Pete doesn't do any eating anymore, otherwise I'd love to. He probably lives within a 30 to 40-minute drive from me, but he just doesn't do anything anymore. Andrew says, Joey, look like Chris Hemsworth. I think Chris Hemsworth looks like me. Coming to Florida this year. Actually, that's a good question, and I have been looking at it. I basically would just need to, if I can figure out logistics, like I could figure out for sure, like accommodations and stuff, I'd probably book a trip to Florida, like pretty much right away. It's very cheap right now. Somebody's been banging me, or Serenity says that she's been begging me to do a live mukbang. But would you guys want to watch that? If I was here just eating food, would you guys want to watch this? Amanda says, if you're used to stretching your stomach and eating big portions, how do you deal with hunger and smaller portions for regular days? So I still eat a lot of food. Like bulk, I eat a lot of food. See this bowl? This was my salad bowl. I'll cut up a whole head and a half of lettuce. And the only reason why I'm not eating 2 or 3 heads is because I'm stopping myself because I'm like, yo, Joel, save some lettuce for the next day. So I still eat a lot and I drink a lot of fluids, but it's a lot about the portion. I probably ate again about 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds of carrots today, for example. It's a lot about the foods you choose, but relating to that is I hate going to normal restaurants often now because generally, not always. Sometimes you go to a restaurant, you have a great serving, or it depends what it is. If I'm going out for something fancier, like oysters, well, I'm not expecting to leave full. But if I'm going to a restaurant, I rarely go to restaurants that aren't buffets or all you can eats or something because I know I never leave satisfied. I hate spending $20 for a meal that's this big. It's my fist. It's not a very big pot. When I can go spend $20 and get a meal that's this big or more. But again, it's all about a very important part is like the types of food. Like when I go to a buffet, for example, I like I basically just eat vegetables and meat and a little bit of dessert. Like it's again it's part of the foods you choose. It sounds like some people would like to see a live mukbang. Okay, if you really want to watch it and do this, I will make it work sometime. How is that? Uh, let's see. Do any Indian challenges? I did. I went to an Indian buffet once. I've been a couple times. I like it there. I've done a video there. Um, Randy's planning on a 1000s challenge collab. Will you partake if asked? I would love to. Jeez Louise, that'd be so cool. I would love to do that. How hard would you think it would actually be to burst and tear your stomach open? Seems the stomach would have to be very damaged and you might puke first before this would happen. Tuna, I think it would be like near impossible to tear your stomach through ingesting something. You would rip your abdominal muscles or something else before. Um, your stomach to actually rip would be very difficult. And the funny thing about your stomach, it's just like it's so weird. So if people are at all used to feeding tubes, and they can look this up if they would like. So when you think of feeding tubes, like if somebody has to be fed like a formula they can't eat, there's like, for example, NG tubes, nasogastric tubes, right? So it's a tube that goes in through your nose into your stomach. Well, there's also tubes that go through your stomach. So these ones that are going to be used for a long times. A lot of people call them PEG tubes, PEG, capital tube, PEG tubes, which essentially would be like they take a little opening thing and they put it right here in your stomach. And how they do that is they put a camera and part of the tube like in your mouth to like be down here in your stomach, and they like have a guide wire and they'll like then put the hole through your stomach and like pull it through and everything. It's kind of crazy. It's amazing. But the amazing thing is that they can put a hole in the stomach that literally leads to the outside of your abdomen, and you can start feeding through that pretty much right away or in a couple hours. So it just kind of goes to show that even though the stomach is like crazy, it's a stomach, and it gets so stretchy that you can basically put a hole in it, and it will like at least kind of close up half enough that like things aren't spilling out again. Like you can use it immediately. Body's crazy, man. Body's crazy. My fiance doesn't like watching food challenges because she says it's disgusting and messy, but she didn't mind watching you because you have pretty eyes and gorgeous. Thank you. You love meat. What would you hunt? So I used to do waterfowl hunting because that's really all that was around. But I mean, I'd hunt pretty much anything. Dean, good night, my friend. Then you eat formula. I do too, Cal. Yep. Lori's on some formula by the sounds of it. Have you ever been severely constipated after a food challenge? The answer is kind of yes. It can happen. Like if it's all meat, basically, you can get really constipated. So I've actually basically started eating vegetables, almost like as much like usually if I do challenges during the day, I at least try to have vegetables at night. Um, all right. Anyway, everybody, I stayed way way later than I anticipated, about 40 some minutes later than we anticipated. How long did it take you to grow those ear holes? I did it over the span of about a year, maybe 2 years, probably 2 years. About 2 years. All right, everybody. Anyway, so yeah, like I said, all the trolls are coming out. So I think it's good times to go to bed. So that, everybody, thank you for watching. I very much appreciate the support. We've had, I think, a great time. I've had a great time. Thank you for keeping me up very long, but I have very much enjoyed it. So that, everybody, have a lovely sleep. Happy Friday. Enjoy the rest of the week. Here, everybody, I'll ask you very, 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 very briefly, because again, I do appreciate you guys. And like I said, I listen to all your damn comments and I listen to all your feedback. If I'm going to give you the options, let's see what I have for videos, because tomorrow's Saturday, so we have a video coming out tomorrow. So if I was going to give you the options of, let's see. Hold on, I'm loading this. It'd probably be like a burrito, a pizza, or maybe an enchilada. What would you guys like to see? I'll wait 3 seconds. Someone says burrito. Burritos. Okay, people like burritos. Okay. All right, everybody. Well, have a lovely evening. And with that, everybody, till next time, stay happy, healthy, hungry, and happy sleeping.